inside your love cycle. I read your love Bible. We give the hood got it.
What's up with it? 2, 3.
2, 3.
Gang, you hear me?
It's your girl Dom.
A1 Stilly on in this bar. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's story time, you know what I'm saying, for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go and tell y'all the story so y'all, know what's going on and know what happened and, probably give you a little update on Jemiah and how she's doing and everything, So, when Diamond went to the hospital and everything, it was kind of a little shock to everybody, and didn't know what was really going on and how she had the miscarriage and all, so I'll let her
I didn't have no miscarriage.
I mean, not a miscarriage. I don't know why I keep saying miscarriage.
Right, because Jemiah's here.
It's a preemie.
It's a early delivery.
Yeah, emergency C-section and shit. So I'll let her tell you the story. You know what I'm saying? Let her get into it.
Well, you guys, this is what happened. So I was feeling bad. I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't breathe. As everybody knows, I have asthma. I have real bad asthma. I didn't think that my asthma would be that bad. I already had stopped smoking because y'all remember in January, it happened in January. So this time around, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with Jemiah, and, I'm telling Jeremiah, I'm not feeling too good. He was like, you sure? I'm like, Jeremiah, I can't breathe. I need to go to the emergency room. He like, okay, let's go. So we drive to the emergency room. We get to the emergency room. I'm telling him, Jeremiah, I cannot breathe. So he telling the nurse, can y'all come in here? She's not, the little, asthma machine is not working. Do something better than this. It's not working for her. So by this time, 2-3 hours pass by. They have a big machine that blows air into your lungs.
It's trying to keep your lungs open. It keeps air into your lungs.
Right. So I'm telling them, this is not working. I'm like, my energy is so low. My energy was so low. I couldn't, I just kept saying, Jeremiah, I can't do this. So 2-3 more hours passed by. I'm still, he you're fight it. I'm over here fighting it. He getting tired. He's sleepy. So he was like, I'm finna go home, try to get some sleep. If anything happened, call me. So about 3, 2?
Yeah, it's about 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning, I call. I'm telling him, Jeremiah, I can't do this. I'm finna tell him.
Really was the nurse that called me, and she was saying that they was finna have to go on and sedate her and put her down, and cause she's still hollering about she can't breathe and all this like that. So we was like, okay, so within that mix of time,
it's a blur to me because I don't know.
Now within that mix of time, they been there putting her down. So the next day, I call, I'm talking to, with this probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm talking to her mom, and I'm telling, and she was like, well, if anything happens, she's going to, she's just going to leave work or whatever. So I get about 6 o'clock, about 6, 7 o'clock, I get another call from her cousin, and, everybody's worried. And then I get a call about 8 o'clock. And her mom was like, she's already, when she texted me, it was like she's already at the hospital. So I was like, what? She's already there. Damn, I thought she was going to work. So I was like, okay, I'm finna come up there. So I get up and start putting my clothes on and everything. So by the time I get on, put my clothes on, and I get on the highway headed there, then her mama calling me again and was like, your baby's here. And I was like, my baby's here? What? So, when I got there, Doc, as soon as I got there, it's man, they was like, she wasn't gonna make it. People were downstairs, her cousins, I'm running to her cousins outside and everything. As I'm pulling the garage, they like, the baby's here, but they say she might not, Diamond might not make it. This is that. I'm like, oh shit. So I go to running up the stairs, running all through the hospital, running to where she at. And then when I get to where she at, it's nothing but doctors. Every doctor that was on that floor was doctor, nurse, everything was in front of her room. So now I'm shocked, what the fuck, what's going on? So they went out to, they was like, who, what's going on? Who are you? Who you looking for? I was like, is that Diamond Hodges' room or whatever? They was like, are you? I'm like, I'm the father of the child, I'm her boyfriend and shit. They was like, oh, cool, come here. Immediately they grabbed me and took me into this room where all her family was at. And so when I seen all the family, most of the family there, I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? The baby here, but what's up with her? So eventually, she had coded out 2 times.
Coded means died.
Yeah, coded means she died 2 times. And, and the baby, they had to take the baby out of her to, to make her to save both of their life. It was kind of, fucked up situation, for me going through it 2 times. But this time it was like saving my baby life and her life at the 2 times. It was like, it's like, damn, so... shit, it was a little rough, that was a little rough patch, for me, 2022. 2021 was a rough, kind of up and down year. And even though we did some good things that year, We went to Miami, went to Vegas,
Yeah.
We flew for the first time. Both of us flew for the first time that year. We did it twice, so we did, then for that to happen, it was like, whoa, what's going on? But,
So, after that, I'm starting to wake up. Well, I'm not even woke. I'm woke, but it's like everything is still a blur. When I woke up, the first thing I could touch for was my stomach. I felt like nothing was there. So I'm touching for my stomach. And the nurses, I'm not knowing that I'm in Dallas. They had to curve flight me to Dallas to be on ECMO. That's why I have got this. I have a whole bunch of more scars, but they're none. You can't see those, but you can see this one. This is where they put the tubes in or whatever. But that amount of time I was in Dallas, and they asked me, I couldn't even talk because I had a tube in my throat and a whole bunch of tubes running from everywhere. But I'm waking up, but I'm still on anesthesia. I'm still kind of out of it, but I'm trying to fight it to know what's going on. So I'm grabbing for my stomach, I'm touching my stomach, and the nurse was all like, "It's okay." The first thing they said was "Oh, she's not there. It's okay. It's okay." And I'm like when she said that she's not there, she's okay. She was asking me, "Am I okay?" But she's telling me that my baby's not there. So that gave me I'm starting my blood pressure and everything start to go up. So they knocked me back out. And I'm so I woke up again. When I wake up again, it's I'm looking, but all I see is my dad. My dad walks past the room. I see him, and I go back to sleep. I wake up. I see my friends. I see Nanita and Marielle. And I'm I'm doing sign languages. They're for them to know what I was doing, what I was saying. Them my best friends. They knew what I was saying. What's going on. So for me to even for them to understand what I was saying at that time, and I'm having a tube in my throat and I can't talk, it really shocked me. And it's they really fucked with me because they knew what I was saying. And I kept pointing to my stomach where's my baby? That's the only thing I'm focused on. Where's my baby? Is my baby okay? And the first thing I knew to do was show me my baby. And I'm steady looking, but it's tears just dropping. I couldn't believe that I really had her, because I really felt like it was my fault. And I'm telling them call my baby daddy. Where is he at? Is he okay? That was my second thing. Is he okay? How he taking it? Is he okay? Is he is he with the baby? And the whole time I was down, I'll give you your props, because the whole time I was down, you was there. You was there with Jemiah. You didn't leave her by her side. You stayed right there. You didn't go nowhere. And you made sure I was good. So I do appreciate you for that. I thank you, because you was there. And Nanita called him, and he was like, "How do y'all even understand what she's saying? I don't even know what she be saying." And they telling him, what I'm saying through, my fingers. I'm over here, telling, he what? I don't know what you saying, girl. And I'm over it. And they like, she's saying, is the baby okay? She love you, is y'all okay and stuff. When they finally took the tubes out or whatever, when they took the tubes out, I had to go back to Arlington where the baby was. I was in Dallas and Jemiah was in Arlington. So they finally took me back to Arlington, so I had to ride in the ambulance. I rode in the ambulance all the way to Arlington. They had me in Arlington in ICU for like what, 3-4 days, 5?
About 3 days.
Like 3 days. I was in there for 3 days. He stayed with me for 2. He left one of them days, and he went to go see Jemiah the whole time I was there. And I think it was like the 4th day I went to go see Jemiah for the first time. The first time it was like.
If y'all haven't seen that vlog, y'all
need to go see that vlog.
If y'all haven't seen that vlog, go look at that.